Okay, let's go ahead and get started, yeah? Hello. I still got that light on. Let me turn that off quick. Boom. Okay. I had to end the stream yesterday a little bit early. It wasn't really my choice. Our internet took a big old poo-poo. And I don't really know why. Our internet has been rather shit lately. It's been a bit shit. So, that's what happened. But, nevertheless, seems to be doing better today. We'll see how it goes. I need to get a few things ready here and there, and then we'll start throwing stuff on the wheel. Let's see. What I need to do, let's get like a little checklist going, yeah? Let's get a little checklist going. I need to clean up a couple of containers for our water. I need to get some water. I think I've got some in this bucket. I've got some in this bucket. I've got some in that bucket. Whether it's going to be clean enough or enough water in general, I don't know yet. I haven't looked at that. I need to get around my tools, and I need to get my sponges going. I need to get these cleaned out, and I need to get them wet. Get them wet and get them soaking. Let's maybe start out with that first, yeah? Okay, got those sponges going. I need to grab some of my tools. I'm going to reach over you. Don't mind me. Let's get that sponge soaking, and let's get this sponge going too. all of the sponge. We must soak the sponge. Okay. These are both going now. Should be fine. Okay. Let's see. All my little containers here are rather dirty, which is a little annoying, but it is what it is. We'll get through it. At that, let's go ahead and fill up our little tub here with a bunch of water. So we're gonna need quite a bit for throwing. Let's see. Let's get our wheel cleaned up a little bit here. Get any of this old dry clay off of here, because we don't want that. We don't want any dried clay getting into our pieces that we throw today. Okay. Okay, all right. That seems good. Let's grab a little tile holder that I've got. Right, yeah. Give this a quick scrub. Get it in place here. That seems good. All right. Okay, got all this ready. Now, what I need to do, let's see. We got our water, we got our tools, our sponges are cleaned out, the wheel head is cleaned off, as well as our tile holder. So, I would say what we need to do next is we need to clean off our shelf here, our plastic wrapped shelf, because that's where I'm going to be putting all of the pieces as we throw them to get them out of the way. So, I'm going to get all this stuff that's already in here out of here and find somewhere else to put it. Let's see. I guess I'll put it on the shelf back there. Either back there or down here would probably be best. It's gonna take just a little bit longer. No worries though, we're almost done. Okay, let's see. All right. Okay. There we go. Okay. That was really all I had to do to get ready. So now we can get going. Yeah. Okay. We're pretty much all set up and ready to start throwing. Before we start throwing anything, I am going to get a couple of things slip casted. We have our potato that we can do again, and our eggs. I'm hoping to have eggs done by Easter. We'll see. Hey, if not Easter this year, then Easter next year. So We'll see. Not really all out of boards. It kind of seems like it. That's okay. We'll use this. This is the big board. Ooh. Okay. Give these a quick little wipe. After cleaning them up, make sure there's no dust or anything that has settled inside, because that could throw off our final product, our little cast that we're going to make. Okay. There's those. Let's get those banded. Okay. All right. So there's that one. That one is done and ready. Let's grab our other one. This one looks pretty good right off the bat. Not really a need to do much to that one, huh? Feels good. Give it a quick wipe down. And let's get it banded up. Okay. Those ones seem good. Let's get our slip mixed up now. Where's our little measuring cup that we use? Where's it gotten up to? There it is. Let's give it a quick soak. Fancy Pudding, hello, salutations. I am very sorry for disappearing yesterday. My internet cut out. My internet is a piece of shit. But I am back. Let's see. How's my day going? It's going well. It just started, so hard to say that it's not. How's your day going? Let's see. It happens. It's all good. Hell yeah. Did you get your hot dog yesterday? I sure hope that you did. Okay. Seeming pretty good. Just giving it a quick scrub. Making sure to clean it up. We're going to be throwing stuff on the wheel today. Very exciting. Sweet, your day is going well as well? Hell yeah. Good to hear. It is very good to hear. I'm glad. feeling good. So let's go ahead and get our little cup filled up with some slip. Yep, you got your hot dog and an Arnold Palmer. Ooh, those are pretty yummy. I'm not a big fan of iced tea, but I do like those. Alright, we'll get these filled up. Do our slip casting, start off the day, then straight into throwing. Okay. Eggs are nice and full. Let's dump the rest into our potate. We'll need a little bit more. Not a problem. Nearly there, and there it is. Nice. We'll let that sit. Top them off as we need to, and have a nice little chat while we wait. Okay. Set that off to the side. That as well. Let's get our hands cleaned up a little. What do we got? They had brisk iced tea and pink lemonade. It was fun and tasty. Hell yeah. I love lemonade. In the summer, lemonade is one of my go-to drinks. We always have it in the fridge. How can you not like it? Okay, what are we looking at time-wise? Right now it is 10:12, so right around, what would that be? Like 10:25? Maybe a little bit sooner. Let's go like 10:22, because they've been sitting for a couple minutes already. 10:22, we'll get these dumped out and move on. I was dropping lots of frames yesterday before the stream cut out, so I went ahead and reset our router, our modem, all that good stuff. Checked all the connections everywhere. I suspect with the recent like windstorms that we've had come through, we've had some ripping winds. So maybe that was playing into it. Hopefully things are better from here on out. The winds here have been wild though. We had big branches come down in the yard. Okay. 10:22. You helping me out. You helping me remember. Thank you. Okay. While those are going, what can I do to be productive? What can we do? Let's get our clay ready. Teamwork makes the dream work. Hell yeah. Absolutely. Alright, we're going to start right around 550 grams for some mugs. See how that goes. If I need to increase or decrease the amount of clay, we will. We'll see how it goes. Do I got any Easter plans? Easter happens to fall on your birthday weekend. Oh, very cool. So you get birthday, Easter dinner. Hell yeah. That's awesome. You get to double up, huh? Merritt asking if I can hit you up on Discord. I will make a note of that, and I just might. I just might. We'll see. I haven't made a Discord yet. Not for the stream. I've been meaning to do that. I don't remember who told me that I should do that. Why specifically Discord and not Whisper on Twitch? I don't know. I'm not sure. I've been meaning to make a channel on Twitch, or a channel on Discord for the stream, and I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Maybe afterwards. Maybe then I'll hit you up. Okay, about 5 more minutes. Then we can dump these out. After another minute or so, I will avoid dumping any more in. We don't want to add too much water to them. Okay. Okay, that seems pretty well needed. We will just set that to the side for now. All of these seem to be doing good on their water level. So let's get rid of this extra slip here. Start preparing to dump them out. Alright. Yeah, be wary. Merritt only started following a minute ago and hasn't been watching long enough for their message to make sense. You've seen messages like this in other small channels, and usually it's someone trying to ask if you want asset stuff. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I was a little sus when I saw him pop up too. Don't worry. I haven't seen them chat at all, so it's a little strange to come out of nowhere asking for follows on other platforms and that kind of thing. Don't you worry. My wife is in banking, and I have always been a little iffy about trusting people. So we are both very aware of scams and that kind of thing. I appreciate looking out, though. Thank you for looking out for me. You're a real one. Okay. Got a little mess on the floor. Let's get it cleaned up. Oh boy. Oh, I forgot to answer your question. I do have Easter plans. I'm going to spend it with my family. I'm not necessarily religious, so I don't do anything too crazy, but I do go and hang out with my family and have a little nice dinner, eat some good food, talk to friends, talk to family, all that good stuff. We got one more minute. I guess I can set this off. We're not going to need that anymore. Okay. Alright, I'll say it's time. Let's do it. Get these dumping. Get this one dumping. Okay. That one dumped out nice and easy. Didn't need any help. Feels good. Okay. That one's done. Let's not spend any more time on that. These have got bubbles, I can tell. Let's get them popped. There we go. Much better. You're not all that religious either. You just enjoy good food with the family. Same. There's this place that does a really cool Easter buffet, and we've been going there for the past 3 years. Oh, nice. It's nice because they have all kinds of food and desserts each year, and it's tasty. Heck yeah. Love a buffet. Just like we were talking about yesterday. Buffets are probably my favorite place to go eat. I love the variety, and I never leave hungry, which is pretty cool. All right. Both of those are done. Let's get this sealed up. It's also reasonably priced for a holiday buffet. Heck yeah. There's a place that my family goes to every year for Thanksgiving. It's up in Frankenmuth, Michigan, which is like a big, it's like a big destination town for people. Um, and there is a buffet there at a restaurant called Zender's. It's a little pricey, but really great food. Always like going there for Thanksgiving. It's always a good time. Okay. Just gonna get leftover clay cleaned up on this. Alright. Next, let's go ahead and clean up these spouts. Which do I prefer more during holidays, ham or turkey? Oh, it's gotta be ham. Absolutely, it's gotta be ham. Turkey is good, but it's just not anywhere near as good as ham. It's really dry a lot of the time, too. It, like, really depends on how you cook it. And even when it's cooked well, it's not as good as turkey, or it's not as good as ham. I do really like turkey with some mashed potatoes and gravy, though. If you, like, slather it in gravy, then it's great. But that's only because of the gravy, right? Ham is pretty much good by default. Add maybe like a little bit of pineapple. Cook it with some pineapple, give it some sweetness. How about you? Ziggy Bones? Wow, hello. Good afternoon. Right now we're just cleaning up the spouts on these molds. We just got the slip poured in and let them sit for a little bit. Now they're going to have to sit for the next few hours while they continue to dry out. And then after that, or after this, right now, we will start throwing some stuff on the wheel. Thank you for tuning in. Hope that you enjoy your stay. You're also a ham person. You love you some honey ham. Heck yeah. Ham is just so much better than turkey. Like, I like turkey. I especially like turkey as like a deli meat for like sandwiches, that kind of thing. That's great. But when turkey is like carved straight off of the bird after being fried or roasted or whatever, it's just not that great. It's just not that great. Tell them what the molds are. These molds, this one is a potato. I'll show you real quick. This one's a potato. Like this one here. And then the other ones are eggs. So, yeah, potatoes and eggs. Part of a healthy breakfast. Fun stuff. The D20 and Gum Fruit are fun decorations. Hey, thank you. I'm glad that you noticed them. I've had a couple of people mention them, but not very often. So it's fun that you noticed. Alright, we're just going to take this scrap here, set it to the side. Can reuse that someday, but not today. Alright. We've already got our clay ready. We need to get our tile soaking a little bit here. That way it doesn't suck all the moisture out of our clay when we put it on. Ziggy, since you recognize the D20 and the Gum Fruit, are you a fan of anime and Dungeons and Dragons? Tell us a little bit about yourself. I love meeting and talking to new people. You keep the scraps wet in a tub of water, or do you dry them out? I always let them dry them out. I always dry them out, and then when they're completely dry, I smash them up into little tiny bits, as close to dust as possible, and then I rehydrate them and reuse it. That's what I find is easiest. For me personally. And then I never use rehydrated clay, reworked clay on the wheel. I always use it for hand building, making my flowers. And other things. I find it's a bit difficult to get it to be a good consistency when you're reworking it. Sometimes it's easier than others, but I like to err on the side of caution. I would rather be safe than sorry. You are indeed, since you were about 10. Very cool. What's your favorite anime, then? Yeah, see, Pudding wants to know too. What's your favorite anime? Okay. Just let that soak a little bit longer. Nostalgia pick would be Naruto. Naruto's great. The best is probably Evangelion. I don't think I've watched Evangelion yet. Steins Gate has to be up there too. I haven't seen Steins Gate either. What are those? What is Steins Gate like? I've heard of Evangelion. I have just never watched it personally. What is Steins Gate like? Okay. Let's see. It's a little bit longer, kneading it. It's getting nice and loose, which is exactly what we want. Exactly what we want. Putting your favorite anime for nostalgia is Inuyasha? Hell yeah, I love Inuyasha. But your favorite all time is FLCL. FLCL. What is that? What does that stand for? Do I know that one? You're also a big fan of Slayers for more retro anime. I don't think I've ever seen Slayers either. Is it an older one? Is that why you say it's retro? Okay. Tile is nice and soaked now, so let's get this shaped here. Stands for Fooly Cooly. Oh, I've seen Fooly Cooly. Is that the one where, is that the one with the kid and, like, his, like, he gets, like, the thing on his head? Is that the one with the aliens and stuff? Am I remembering that right? And it's about, like, puberty, but it's, like, disguised as, like, an alien thing. I think I know what you're talking about. Ziggy is saying it's about accidentally discovering a method of time travel and exploring the methods and consequences of that. Interesting. Yeah, there's lots of funny and serious moments in Steins Gate. There's green goo bananas. I'm remembering you're right. I remember Fooly Cooly. Heck yeah, I've seen it. It hasn't been years since I've seen it. It has been years since I've seen it, but I do remember it. I do remember liking it. It was very interesting and funny. Alright. It's my first time throwing anything in a couple of weeks. Let's see how it goes. I guess I should probably make sure that my wheel is nice and level first and get our little pads underneath the feet. Let's do that quick before I forget, so that doesn't cause us any problems. I remember really liking Fooly Cooly when I watched it. It was really silly. Okay. There we go. That's better. What are these green goo bananas, though? What are the green goo bananas in Steins Gate? Why are they green and why are they gooey? Okay. We're gonna need some more water here. Start building up a layer of slip on top of our clay here. Let's get some water in our tub also. And not only do we need a layer of slip on our clay, but we need it on our hands also. If you like action, that Black Lagoon is usually a good recommendation too. Okay, Black Lagoon. My wife and I are always looking for new animes and stuff to watch, new shows. So I'll remember these. I got them written down. With my big brain. Here lately, we've been going back and rewatching old animes that we haven't seen in a long time, but really like. Recently rewatched Full Metal Alchemist. That was fun. Before that, it was Naruto. And we sprinkle in a few new ones that we haven't seen yet, like the new Free Run that came out was really good. Kake no Guri, I think is what it was called. It was about gambling, like a girl that like goes to like a gambling high school or something like that. That one was really good. We liked that one a lot. Okay, we're nice and slippy. Let's read the chat and then get going. It's literally just one of their time travel experiments turns a banana into green slime. Interesting, okay. So when they first try to figure out how to make a time machine, they have trouble making it work because when they put living physical matter into the time machine, it microwaves it into green gooey stuff. So they keep ending up with green goo bananas. That's really silly. That's pretty silly. They have to keep experimenting and try to make it work, huh? Like Dan? Hey, yeah, we've seen Dan. I don't think we watched the second season that came out. somewhat recently, but we watched the first season. We liked that a lot. Turbo Granny was pretty silly. Alright, we got a nice slip. I'm caught up on the chat. Let's get going. It's been a while, so hopefully this goes well. Okay. Damn near centered. Let's go down a little bit further. There it is. Easy peasy. Okay. The shape of this puck isn't really what I like or prefer, but we might be able to make it work. We'll have to pull it in a little bit as we get going, but we can do that on the next step. Let's get it opened up. Okay, floor's a little uneven. Let's try to correct that. Okay. Floor is nice and compact. Let's go in with our other sponge here and let's slow it down. This is where we can pull it in a little bit. See, that's looking a little bit better. It's a little bit better of a size than it was before. I pulled the puck out a little too far. Nothing we couldn't fix, though. Okay. Corrected that. Let's check out the chat quick. You agree Kakegurui is a good, interesting high school gambling anime? Yeah, we really liked it. We liked it a lot. I was sad when there was no more episodes to watch. You love season 1 of Dan to Dan, but also didn't watch season 2. Not yet, at least. Yeah, we haven't watched season 2 either, but season 1, we liked it a lot. Also, haven't seen the second season yet. Turbo Granny is amazing. You snagged yourself a holiday sweater with Turbo Granny Cat on the front that you love. Hell yeah, that's super cool. Turbo Granny is pretty awesome. I wonder if she'll ever get that wiener. Or no, she's after the family jewels, I think. If I remember correctly. Okay. Bit more water. is a nice tall mug. Slow it down a little bit. Try to work on the finer details like the shape and thickness of these walls here. Yeah, she's after the golden balls. That's right. There is another monster. I don't remember. That was after, that's right. It's the aliens. They're after his banana. It's so silly. A little bit more. I want to pull it out. It's going to be a nice big mug. You know what? I like big mugs. I cannot lie. That's pretty nice. It's going to shrink down a little bit too, so it won't be as big as it is now. It's maybe a bit too big. But we'll see. I've had a lot of people make requests for like extra large mugs. Like extra large mugs. So we'll see. A lot of banana talk in this chat. We're just talking about bananas. It's just a fruit. It's not a big deal. It's fine. Okay, let's slow it down completely now. As slow as we can go. And then I've got one wooden knife here. I kind of would like to use the other one though. Where is it? I don't know. It might be on my shelves over here real quick. Oh, no, I found it. Haha, it's right here. And go in with our wooden knife here and just clean up the skirt and this part down at the bottom here. It's so silly. You love the campiness mixed with actual plot. It was great. I did like it a lot. It was really silly. What was another one that I've liked a lot recently? Man, you end up watching so many, it's hard to pick them out on the spot. There was another one. Apothecary Diaries. We watched that one recently. That was really good. Not as silly. Obviously wasn't as silly as Dan to Dan, but still a little silly here and there, and the plot was good. We liked the plot. We liked how it's set up, and excited for more seasons to come out. Well, it'll be really fun to watch. Okay, all's good. Slow it down completely. Run the sponge over everything, clean it up a little bit. Okay. Last thing, I'll put a little spiral in the bottom. You won't be able to see this, but trust me, it's there. You just have to take my word for it. You like how it's all swirly? The mug here, is it swirly? Can you see like the swirls going up it from my fingers? That's fun. Some people, some potters like to smooth it out completely. I kind of like to leave the little swirls. I think it's fun. It gives you something to play with when you're drinking out of them, so you can feel it. You can feel the little bumps here and there. It's like a fidget mug. It's good for my ADHD. Okay. That looks pretty good. I think I'm happy with it. So, let's flood the plate and get it cut off. Speaking of which, I need to find my wire. Where's my wire at? There it is. Your favorite manga author is Junji Ito. Junji Ito. That name is so familiar. What have they worked on? There we go. Made a nice little cut in the bottom there. So it'll pop off when it's ready. When it's ready to be trimmed. Now we'll just go around. Clean up some of this water on the plate. Less water on this tile, the faster it'll dry out. And that's what we're after. Okay. Ta-da! There it is. That looks pretty nice. Let's set it off, let it start drying. He's a creepy horror man. Okay. Uzumaki is a pretty popular one. There's also Gyo. He's a horror artist. He makes short horror stories. Yeah, I've heard about this guy before. I haven't read any of his stuff before, but I've seen a lot of like references to it on like the subreddits and whatnot on the internet. On to the next one. We'll get our tile here cleaned up a little bit. Okay. My goal is to use up all of our tiles for the day. I've got 21 in total. So we've got 20 more pieces to throw. We'll see how far we get. I might go long today. I might go long in streaming today to make sure that we use up all of our tiles. It's always nice when you can get like a lot of stuff thrown all at once. The more that you can get thrown all at once, the better, because then everything is ready to trim around the same time also. And that is always very nice. Okay. You did a trial day once at a fancy pottery place nearby. You didn't get the job, but it was fun. Well, that's cool. Have you done pottery a lot in the past? Do you have any experience with it? Junji Ito is a pretty nice dude as well. It's kind of funny, but he's like nicer and more chill than Hayao Miyazaki. But they make completely different stories from one another. Okay, that's fun. That's fun. You find the memes of both of them together pretty funny. Okay, you also like Hayao Miyazaki's work as well. Your favorite anime movie is Spirited Away. Spirited Away is great. Love Studio Ghibli movies. We saw The Boy and the Heron in theaters. It's probably been a couple of years now since it's been out, but we liked it. It was a bit weird. But good. We liked it. We had to look up some of the meanings of things afterwards. But it was still good. We liked it a lot. Very little. Okay, hey, no worries, no worries. They only let you try because you lived one village over. Oh, okay. That's cool, though. That's cool, though. Are you still interested in pottery? Are you still interested in, like, learning more about it and maybe trying it out again someday? It was indeed a weird film. Yeah, it was a little strange. It was a little strange. Have you seen the Ghibli movie Pompoko? No, the studio, no, not the studio, the cinema near us was having like a Studio Ghibli month where like every few days they were showing a different Studio Ghibli movie. And we bought tickets to go watch Poco and then totally forgot because it was like a few weeks away. It was a few weeks out and we totally forgot and wasted our money. And we were very sad when we realized that we had forgotten to go see it. But maybe someday. It's not a focus right now, but you'd definitely like to try it again someday. Okay, okay. It's very fun. It is very fun. It can be very frustrating also, but it's the kind of thing where like when it's good, it's great. When it's bad, it's awful. Because things take a lot of time. It takes a lot of time and a lot of effort to get like a finished product. So when it goes well, it feels really good. But when it messes up, it feels really bad. It's about Tanuki losing their forest. It's real funny. Also has a good message. Also, their balls inflate and they bounce around on them and fly with them at different points. Okay, okay. Hey, whatever you enter, man. Whatever you're into. I don't judge. I don't judge. I won't kink shame. You're into like inflation, that kind of thing, that's fine. No worries. Other people on the internet might judge you. But not me. It's very Japanese. Very Japanese, huh? Those Japanese, they do have a funny sense of humor. Okay. That seems pretty good. I will go ahead and shape this, and then we will get it slapped on. Not the first film you'd recommend to someone to get into Ghibli. Yeah, probably not. Probably should mention something else. Probably shouldn't recommend like Spirited Away over that. Pudding, it's fine. You don't have to be embarrassed. If you like inflation king kind of stuff, hey, whatever, man. It's not a big deal. Whatever makes your dick hard, dude. You concur with Ziggy? Yeah. Yeah, probably shouldn't start someone off with that. Okay, let's get the seal down. Get the slip built up. Gotta go. Start throwing. That should be good. Nice and slippy. Let's make it happen. I think Nausicaa. Nausicaa is a good first Ghibli film. I don't think I've seen that one either. I don't think I've seen that one. I've seen Howl's Flying Castle. I've seen Spirited Away. I've seen The Boy and the Heron, Totoro, a few others, but I haven't seen that one. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Okay. Gotti. Slow it down a little bit, get it opened up. Okay. A little bit slower now. Let's not get carried away. Okay, feels good. Let's go in with our other sponge here. Slow it down a little bit more too. Let's see. You'll notice the more you watch them that Miyazaki is obsessed with flying. Yeah, all Miyazaki movies have flight in some way. Yeah, I guess you're kind of right about that, huh? Princess Mononoke, The Wind Rises, Laputa are the best ones. Okay. I liked Princess Mononoke. I like that one. Yeah, I've yet to watch The Wind Rises. I haven't seen that one either. I have not seen that one. What is that one about? Got a slight wobble going here. We'll try to fight through it. Try to fight through it. Shouldn't be nothing that we can't work with. We will persevere. That's excellent. You cried so much. Oh no. At least they were good tears. This one's drying out a bit quicker than I'd like it to. I have to keep adding more and more water. Okay. Japanese guy that dreams of designing airplanes. Oh, that's cool. Putting your top 5 are Spirited Away, Poor Coroso, Howl's Moving Castle, Laputa / Castle in the Sky. Oh, okay, and Nausicaa. I really liked Howl's. I like Princess Mononoke. I haven't seen Laputa, I haven't seen Poor Corso, or this Nausicaa. I've seen all the other ones, though. You think Grave of the Fireflies is objectively one of the best, but it's the kind of film you can only watch once. Why is that? Why can you only watch once? Why not twice? Why not thrice? I don't think I ever, it just occurred to me, I don't think I ever updated the stream title. I think it still says glazing. We're not glazing, we're throwing. I'll have to update that after this. It's devastatingly sad. Oh no. Well, that's not good. I think we'll go with that. That's about the size that I like. I like the look on the sides. Let's maybe try to make it just a little bit bigger. Yeah, that looks a little bit nicer. Let's slow it all the way down now. All the way, not off. That's too far. There we go. Showcases the aftermath of the war. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Okay, there's that. Let's work on trimming up the skirt now. Okay, seems pretty good. Very similar to the last one, just not quite as big, which honestly probably for the best. The other one was really big. Hey, someone will like it. Okay. Let's see. Let's get the wheel head cleaned up. We'll get it flooded, and then we'll get it cut off. Let's see what we got. Sorry. The towns in Laputa are also inspired by Welsh mining and valley towns. Interesting. Miyazaki spent some time here in the 80s and even witnessed the famous miner strike. Interesting. That's pretty cool. Do you live near Welsh then? Or did you mean to say there instead of here? That's pretty cool if you spent some time near where you lived. How wild would that be? Alright. Get all this water cleaned up. You are Welsh. That's cool. You're from Wales. Wow. Very cool. There's another lady. There's a lady who is a regular to the stream. She's not on today, but she usually is. She must be busy with work today, but she lives in London. So not too far. Not too far from you. An easy explanation. Nausicaa of the Valley in the Wind is a very cool sort of dystopian film about a princess who tries to find a way to save her people and also the animals who are going to attack them. Oh no. She's badass? Hell yeah. That sounds awesome. Clean up the sides of the tile real quick. There we go. There's that one. That's pretty nice. It's a good size too. It'll shrink down a little bit, but should still be pretty decent size to drink out. Get my hands cleaned up and update the title of the stream, since I forgot to do that. There's always something that I forget. Let's see. Forgot about Kiki's delivery service. Oh my gosh. I forgot about that too. I like Kiki. I love Kiki. The little kitty is super cute. That's a really good movie. In general, I like the story. I like the characters. The boy's a little annoying. The boy running around like always following and chasing after her is a little annoying, but hey, whatever. Kiki's is somewhere in your top 5 also. Your top 5 is really, it's pretty loose. It's more like a top 10. Let's get this title updated since I forgot. Imagine being her age and having to live on your own. Just eat it out of her house. Hey, it might be a little bit easier if you had like magical powers like she does, you know. That's gotta help at least a little bit. Okay, let's see. Go up to our stream info. Whoa. We're not glazing today. Let's see. We are throwing. Wow. Boom. Updated. I don't know if that updates on YouTube, though. I might have to go and change that. Do a quick little update over there. One moment. Not that it really matters. There's no one watching on YouTube. But we'll update it just for the sake of being thorough. There we go. Boom. Okay. Anyways, back at it. Grab our next tile. Get it cleaned up. Okay, got that soaking. While we let it go for a little bit, let's go ahead and grab our clay. You like the painter chick in it? She was neat? Yeah, she was cool. I liked her. I liked her a lot. Her magic powers and the kindness of strangers who kind of adopt her somewhat. Yeah. That helps out. That helps out. And she's got that little kitty. She's got a little kitty to help her stay strong and happy. Okay. Grab her clay. Let's see. What got you into pottery? Oh, let's see. It was actually my wife who was first interested in pottery because she used to do a lot of polymer clay. She used to make a lot of like little figurines and that sort of thing. and sell them at like gaming and anime conventions, that sort of thing. But she was interested in ceramics initially, and so we took a pottery class together at a local art studio. It was only a few weeks, and honestly didn't really learn that much in it, but I kind of took to it right away. I was kind of a natural at it. My wife, not so much. She struggled a little bit with throwing stuff on the wheel. But I was kind of a natural, and I just stuck with it, kept doing it, and here I am. For the last couple of years, it's been just like an on again, off again kind of hobby. But here recently, the last couple months, we filed for actual like business license and all that, and we're now trying to sell stuff at different like markets and craft shows, that kind of thing. So we're trying to make something a little more out of it. We'll see how it goes. That's cool. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's been fun. You know, it's been there's a pretty steep learning curve when it comes to it. I've had a lot of trouble with the glazes. That's for sure. We're trying to get the glazes to turn out well. You know, the throwing, trimming, that kind of thing, I've got that down pretty well. I've got all that down pretty well. But when it comes to the glazes, and getting the colors to come through like how I want them to, getting stuff to not crack and flake or craze has been a challenge. But little by little, we're figuring it out. Alright, after I throw this one, I might go and grab my water. Because I seem to have forgotten to bring it down here. So I haven't drank any water since I started, and I'm very thirsty. Okay. Let's get this shaped. What is my favorite thing to make so far? It's gotta be mugs. I really, really like making mugs, and people love them too. Like everybody that I've gifted mugs to so far, or have sold mugs to, have always like really liked them. And it's my wife and I, we drink a lot of coffee. We drink coffee every day, multiple cups a day, and it's always kind of neat to. It's just neat to be able to drink coffee out of a mug that I made, you know. How cool is that? Be able to gift them to friends and families and sell them to people and have them tell me how much they like drinking out of them. It's really cool. Definitely the mugs. Although I do really like making my little flowers by hand. My little bee sippers. Those are always fun to make. Those are a little more chill, a little more relaxed, because I get to just sit at my desk and talk and chat with people while I make them. That's always fun. Is it bad that the only thing you know about Ohio is the song Ohio is for Lovers by Hawthorne Heights? No, it's not. Not at all. That's a good song. I like it. At least I think I like it, if I'm remembering it correctly. Okay. Got our slip built up. Let's get going. Okay. So far, we're 3 for 3 with getting it on the first cone up and down. Feels good. Let's get it opened up. Floor is a nice thickness. Let's just compress the bottom here a little bit. Okay. Slow it down even more. And let's collect everything. You enjoy going to Sea Bus once in a blue moon? Yeah, Columbus is fun. My wife and I, we go to Columbus relatively often, probably like once a month, to go to some restaurants that we really like, or go watch a sports game, sports ball, or hockey, whatever we feel like. We're not really like that big into sports, but every now and then she gets free tickets from work, so it's kind of like, well, why not? And we have friends that... We also have friends that live in Columbus or near Columbus, so it's always fun to go and visit them from time to time. Okay. Collect everything one more time. That seems good. Slow it down all the way. Let's go for our first pull. Sounds nice. You've heard of Columbus? Yeah, it's a decent city. It's not like super big, but there's a decent amount of stuff to do there. There's good food at least. Good food at least, which is really what it's all about. Slow down a little bit more. I think I might be a little thin down at the bottom. Let's see. No, not too thin. Same thickness as the walls, but I'd kind of like it to be a little bit thicker. Just to be a little bit stronger, but take what we can get. A little extra water. Let's try to pull it out a little bit. Let's try to open it up. Something like that. It's probably pretty good. See what it looks like from the side. Yeah, like that. Like that. Let's let the sponge clean it up a little bit. Have I ever tried the Polish market in North Market? You love that place. I haven't, but I do really love Polish food. They've got really good potato pierogies. Ooh, pierogies. Love pierogies. And heads of cabbage stuffed with a big meatball. That's really, really tasty. Ooh, that sounds good. I do love pierogies, so what is it called? This restaurant? Maybe next time my wife and I go to Columbus, maybe then we'll have to check it out. Might be kind of tough to talk her out of going to Slurping Turtle. That's usually our go-to when it comes to going to Columbus, but we'll see, we'll see. Maybe I can talk her into it. This is very relaxing to watch. I'm glad. I'm glad that you're liking it. Relaxing is definitely the vibe I'm going for. So I'm glad that you're liking it. My goal is just hang out, make some nice stuff, and meet and chat with some new people. I can keep you company while you're working or doing whatever you are in the background, and vice versa. You'll keep me company too. Otherwise, I'd just be sitting in this room in my basement all day all by myself. And that wouldn't be very fun. If you do go, when the potato pierogies are done, they get brought out really, really quick. So it's first come, first serve. Really interesting. Can't reserve or prepay for a pierogi, but people do try. Interesting. So it's not like, so you can't order the pierogies. Can you order the pierogies, or is it really just kind of like a free-for-all when it comes to them? First come, first serve. Ziggy, you're happy to be here? Hell yeah. I'm glad. Maybe you'll become a regular, just like Pudding. Pudding's been here almost every day recently. Carolyn's usually here. She must be busy today, must be busy with work. And then there's Tiny Pixie Boo. She's usually here. Her and her friend Summer's Pyro. Those are really the regulars. Every now and then Leo Thora will raid and a bunch of people will come in, but other than that, these have been our regulars so far. I have to say I'm pretty happy with it too. It's fun. It's fun getting regulars that can learn more and more about, keep chatting, and always kind of look forward to seeing and talking to them again. It's pretty cool. Okay. Nice. Get the water cleaned off of here. Ziggy Bones followed me. Hey, thank you, Ziggy. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I think I'm up to like 28 followers now, which is kind of crazy. Feels like just a few weeks ago I was at 0. I love when numbers get bigger. Who doesn't? Okay. Gotta cut, get the spiral put in the bottom, pull this tile out, get it cleaned up, get it set off. It's called Hubert's Polish Kitchen. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll remember that. That sounds really good. I'm all about Polish food. It is super good. It's almost like soul food. You're usually quite busy, but you'll swing by when you can. Hell yeah. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Okay. This one's all done. Let's get set up. All right. Now, like I mentioned before we threw that one, I desperately need to go and grab my water. I totally forgot it upstairs. And I am thirsty. So, I'm gonna wipe my hands off and go grab that real quick. Okay. Get the brake screen up and I'll go grab that. Let's see. Where are we? Here we are. Here we are. Boom. Be right back. The water has been acquired. Feels good. What? Ta-da! Okay. All right. Let's see. You like going to North Market when you visit Columbus. You try different foods in it. Hubert's has been there for a long time now. They're great, and the owner is a giant, most Polish man. Is a giant, most Polish man you will ever meet. He is a gem. That sounds fun. You actually got to meet the owner. That's cool. Does he work there at the restaurant normally? Title seems good. Let's get it soaking. Hydration accomplished. Heck yeah. Always gotta be staying hydrated. I was starting to feel like SpongeBob in that episode at Sandy's. He's normally always there working. Oh, very cool. That's always neat when like the owners are always at the restaurant. Like they take it seriously, you know. It's their passion rather than just like a business. That's always really cool. I like that. Oh, I like it. Okay. So we got our tiles soaking. Let's grab our clay. Loves his job. Brondo. It's got one plant's grave. It's got electrolytes. That's from a movie called Idiocracy. Oh, I know. I love that movie. It's scary that it's becoming more of a documentary than a movie, though. Hey, you know, yeah. Oh, absolutely, I know. I love that movie. Ziggy might not know because he's from the UK. At least I'm pretty sure Welsh is Wales. Wales is in the UK. I'm not wrong about that, am I? So Ziggy might not know, but essentially, it's a movie about a guy who gets like put into this little like frozen time chambery kind of thing, and he wakes up like 1,000 years in the future, something like that, and the world has become very stupid. Everyone has become incredibly stupid. And so now he is the smartest man on the planet, even though he's just like an average guy, right? And that's pretty much the premise of the movie. He just explores this stupid planet and the stupid people that live there. It's pretty great. It's a great movie. It's also, in a way, pretty funny. You'll hope you get that kind of Starbucks eventually. No. You don't want that kind of Starbucks. Go to Starbucks, instead of getting coffee, you're going to get a disease. You don't want that. Okay. Let's knead our clay a little bit more here while our tile is soaking. Seems like it's sucking up the water pretty well. Average intelligence man becomes the smartest in the world and has to save America from the wrestling president, Terry Crews. That is how it goes. That is the movie. That is the movie. They go to Costco, where they love you. You go to Costco, they love you, and you can get your law degree from Costco, which is very cool. If you need medical assistance, you can go to the what's the hospital called? It's like the First Hospital of God or something like that. It's really silly. Some of it didn't age super well. Some of it didn't age very well. My wife and I, we actually rewatched it relatively recently. It was maybe a year ago when we watched it, but for the most part, it's aged pretty well. It's funny. Okay. Let's get this smack done. Get it going. It's a little lopsided. Let's try to correct it a little bit. There we go. Okay. That movie is the first movie to include Crocs. Crocs at the time were just a startup, and the costume person for the movie thought the shoes were so dumb no one would wear them. Interesting. I don't think I ever knew that. I knew that there were Crocs in the movie, but I didn't know like the reasoning behind it. That's pretty funny. I don't get the Crocs. I don't get it. I don't get why people like them. My wife has a pair. And I don't get it. Okay. Let's work up our nice layer of slip here. You actually like Crocs? They're comfortable shoes? You're a Croc lover, huh? Hey, no judgment. If you like them, you like them. I don't get them, though. I think they're comfortable, sure, but I'm always doing something. Normally, like, when I'm outside, I'm not just, like, chilling. I'm usually, like, working on something, so I can't really, like, go around wearing Crocs while I'm, like, building something outside or whatever, you know? Tending to the yard. They don't really work for me. Okay. Alright. You brought it up. Let's take it down. There we go. 4-4. Feels good. Let's get it opened up. Out there is good. Slow it down. Work the floor a little bit. Here we go. Now, we can collect everything. Pull it all together. You find for yourself that you like how they feel while walking. They give a bounce in your step. Okay, a little pep in your step. Very cool. You also enjoy putting gibbets on your Crocs. Are those like the little charms, essentially? I think I know what you're talking about. They're like little charms that you can stick on. Okay. Once more. There we go. Pulled most of it up into the body of our mug here, which is good. You have a pair of platform Kirby Crocs. That's kind of cool. Those things are so comfortable where it's nuts. Maybe I just haven't given them enough of a chance. Maybe I need to give them another chance. We'll see. Okay, the walls were a bit uneven. We just evened them out there. Just then. Let's go for our first actual pull now. Ziggy, you refuse because that's a slippery slope. It really is. You start wearing Crocs, who knows what you're going to start wearing next. You start wearing Crocs, soon enough, your favorite show is going to be On My Balls. Okay. It's looking pretty good. Let's clean it up a little real quick. Just real quick. Let's see, you're turned into one of those people who wear pajamas and a dressing gown to shops. Oh no, the Walmart special. Can't have that. You do not want to become one of those people. Okay. It's a pretty nice size. I like the little spiral that we've got going up the side there. It's a nice size. Where's my... I have like a little test mug. I seem to have misplaced it. It's on my shelf over here. It is not. I do not know where that is. That's okay. Maybe I'll find it when I go to grab my lunch. I have a test mug that I like to hold up to my mugs as I throw them to kind of gauge the size of them. Lately I've been trying to make all of my mugs hold around 16 ounces of water. That way they'll hold about 16 ounces of coffee, which is a pretty good size for a mug. This one's a little stout. Let's see if I can't maybe like bulge the side out a little bit. Maybe make it kind of like a honey pot shape. Yeah, something like that. I like it. Oh, I like it. Fancy pudding. Oh my goodness, right in a book. Give me one moment. Let me put a spiral in the bottom of this, and then I'll catch up on the chat. Okay, smooth it out. Just like that. Nice. Now all we need to do is clean up the skirt. You might like this. Read some news that Afro Man won his court case. Someone was trying to sue him for defamation after he made some diss tracks about a woman. It's been a really funny, ridiculous court battle. She was on the stand crying while listening to the funny diss track. It was comical to see her crocodile tears. She kept crying, then looking around, and then crying, and looking around more. That does sound silly. Is that like the, is that kind of like the Johnny Depp court case that happened? When was that? That was like a couple of years ago, but I remember that was like really popular for people to like watch and follow. It was a bit more entertaining than court case should probably be. And this one doesn't sound too different. The honey pot shape is cute. You like it? Hell yeah. It's one of my favorite shapes to make for mugs. It's a nice little at the bottom. It's pretty cute. I like it. Some people say that you shouldn't do that because it might make it harder to drink out of, but I don't think it really causes many problems. I don't think it causes any problems. Okay. You should specify that the woman in question was a police officer who was part of raiding his house, not just a random woman. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So he wrote a song like dissing her because she raided his house. Interesting. Let's get a little more water. A little more water. Well, let's get a cut, yeah? Nice. I don't think I've ever listened to any of Afro Man's music, so I am completely unfamiliar with this. It sounds interesting, though. It's kind of similar to Johnny Depp, but not as high profile of a case. I see. I see. Okay. Got it cut, we got it cleaned up. Let's get it out of here. Afro Man is the guy who made Because I Got High. Oh, I see, I see. So he's used to making not serious, like funny songs. It's kind of his thing. I see. I was kind of thinking the name sounded familiar, but I couldn't think of any of the songs or anything that he might have made. Well, that is a classic. I have heard that one. Alright, little honey pot mug there. It's pretty cute. Set it off. Hooey. Okay. You need to head off now. Hope the rest of the stream goes well. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I hope that you have a good rest of your day. Might be dropping some frames. Yeah, I see them. That is super annoying. I don't know why that's happening. I don't know why that's happening. Our internet is like really good, but it just like cuts out sometimes. There it goes, dropping a bunch of frames. Why? Why is this happening? Oh my god, it's like really going. Why is that happening?